Hey, welcome to Cow-Free Kicks. On this channel I review leather-free sneakers only, and today's video is all about the new Nike Invincible 3. Welcome to the channel. If you've not seen one of my videos before, and if you have, you're probably sick of hearing me say this, but I always look into 5 different categories. Then at the end of the video, I will take into account the Nike Invincible Run ZOOMX 3 fly knits, looks, comfort, weight, breathability and price, and give them an overall rating out of 5 stars. As always, if you do like what you see as you're going along, please do not forget to click the little thumbs up like button below on your device, and whilst you're down there as well, and if you've not done already, please take time to subscribe to the channel. Okay, let's start this review off as we always do by checking out these Nike Invincible 3s on feet. So this is the third version of the Invincible Run range released by Nike as a follow-up to the version 1 and the version 2. Now the version 1 and version 2 were very similar looks wise, and there were very subtle changes between 1 and 2. But moving up to 3, Nike have made some really big changes, and to be honest, I preferred the look of version 1 and 2. A lot of people thought they were quite ugly, but I think as a lifestyle shoe they crossed over a lot better because of the colorways. I think the upper was a lot nicer, and also I think the midsole was presented in a better way with the dimples, and also it was coloured. I think what Nike have done with this silhouette is they've tried to make a really clean running shoe, which I think they've done, but I just don't think it translates that well as a daily lifestyle shoe. Now the upper of the sneaker is a new fly knit material, and it's almost got like a fly wire material that runs all the way through both sides of the sneaker for extra durability and to make them more long lasting. There's none of the kind of fly wire material in the toe box, but there is the addition of this second swoosh, which I really do not like on the toe box. You've got the standard swoosh on the side, which is kind of graded and fades away, which I really do like, and you've got a bit of ZOOMX branding towards the heel. But I just don't like the addition of this second swoosh, because I don't know why you need that extra branding on there. If anything, it's going to impact the breathability of the toe box, and I just don't think it's needed at all. Now there's no swoosh on the inside of the shoe, which I don't mind at all, but I just don't like the second one. You've got a heel pull at the back here, just to make them a little bit easier to slip on. You've got some branding at the top of the tongue as well for the ZOOMX, a little bit more branding on the insole. When you move towards the midsole though, this is the real talking point for this sneaker. They've added more of this amazing cushion ZOOMX technology to make it a much chunkier midsole than before, but unfortunately it's also much wider around the toe box and the whole of the sneaker, but especially in the toe box, and you can really see that when you've got these on and you're looking down on them, and also when you put your feet together, you really struggle to get them together at all, and they're probably going to be a hindrance if you're looking to drive in these anywhere at all. I just think looks wise, because they've moved to such a clean kind of running silhouette, I just think they've taken away that lifestyle edge that I really preferred with the 1s and 2s. Now I want to move on to their comfort, where I want to put this ZOOMX midsole to the test on my back doorstep. So this is where the Invincible Run 3s really excel. Nike and their ZOOMX technology, by adding more of that cushion midsole to this version than the previous versions, has created an incredible ride under feet, almost unrivaled. I would say it really matches the recent Diadora Atomo V7000 video I done. They're slightly firmer than this, which I kind of like. These are incredibly soft, bouncy and responsive, almost too soft. I do like a tiny bit of firmness in my sneakers, but these are just so cloud-like under feet. They are a real joy to walk in. On top of your feet and fit-wise, These are an absolute true fit for me. Now I had to go half a size bigger than I normally would because Nike had sold out of the size 10s, but I find this 10.5 half a size too big. So I definitely would go true to size because there's plenty of room in the toe box, and lengthwise I think a size 10 would have been perfect because I just had too much of a gap at the end of these, and there was a small amount of heel slip when I had them on as well. So definitely go true to size on these. The comfort upperwise though, It's not as good as the Diadora Atomo V7000 that I tried on recently. There's less padding going on, and I find that this new Flyknit is slightly scratchy. If you are going to wear these sockless, do keep that in mind. But there's nice cushioning around the heel, and the top of the tongue is also nice and soft too. Generally, an incredible ride underfoot and very, very comfortable. Now I want to move on to their weight, where I want to pop them on the scales. So this UK size 10.5, which is half a size bigger than I would normally go, comes in at 344 grams. Now I consider anything around 350 grams and below to be considered a lightweight sneaker. So these coming in at 344 and being half a size bigger than shoes that I would normally review, I think they stand themselves in really good stead to be a nice lightweight sneaker. Most of that weight is going to be saved on the upper of the sneaker because this Flyknit is very thin and there's not much padding on the upper. They've definitely saved weight there because there's so much of this chunky ZOOMX technology. They had to save weight somewhere, but I think it's a really, really nice weight, especially if you're going to wear them as a running shoe or just an everyday lifestyle sneaker, because they're not going to weigh your feet down at all. Now I want to move on to their breathability, where I want to pump this new Flyknit upper full of smoke to see how breathable it is. Great result in the breathability test for these Nike Invincible 3s. A really nice result because the smoke came out really quickly and in large amounts from all over this new Flyknit upper, and I really think they're going to offer you great breathability, especially if you're wearing them in humid conditions or you're going to take them out on a run or just for everyday lifestyle use. The amount of smoke that released and how quickly it did is a clear indicator that they're going to be nice and breathable. Now moving on to their price. Now these set me back £170, and I actually think that's a very fair price for a shoe that really offers you a lot in terms of comfort, breathability and weight. I just think looks wise they let it down a little bit, but I think overall that price is fair, considering as well that a lot of prices are going up all over the world. I think 170 for such a high performance shoe, comfort wise, is not bad at all. Now I want to move on to their overall score, and I'm going to give these, I can't give them anything else other than 5 stars. Now, even though I've got reservations about them looks wise, I think the amount of comfort that they offer under your feet really is almost second to none. And I just think as well with their weight and their breathability and their price, it's really fair. Yes, I don't think personally I would ever wear these as a lifestyle shoe because I just don't think they transition that well. But because they score so highly in all the other departments, I can't really mark them down to anything else other than 5 stars. Now, if you've liked what you've seen today, please do not forget to give the video a thumbs up before you leave. Drop any comments below, chuck me a follow on Instagram, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.